Okay. Hello and welcome back everyone to 7 Days to Die, GoldCrayon Seed. My name is Frostshade, and I have stockpiled quite a bit of resources in order for me to be able to basically improve my base due to the fact that tomorrow the Day 35 Horde is going to be coming. And this time I've increased the difficulty to Warrior. So it's going to be slightly more difficult. The zombies are going to be able to do a little bit more damage, and most of them are going to have more health, so killing them is not going to be, you know, the simplest of things. But first things first. So today, I'm going to be doing something a little bit... I mean, it's going to be a precaution, don't get me wrong, but I'm going to be building like a garage, so to speak, around this area. Because I don't want them to destroy my vehicle, so I'm just going to be placing a bunch of these. It's going to be a sizable garage, mind you. Oh, shit. Well, whatever. I guess I can just do this. Oh, right. Fuck. What the hell am I even thinking? Well, I'm just going to be backing it up a little bit here. Back it up, buddy. There we go. And now I'm going to begin the first couple of preparations. I'm going to be making this out of reinforced concrete due to the fact that the zombies are probably going to end up getting stuck in this building more than once. So I'm going to upgrade it to forged steel due to the fact that if they do attack it, if a horde comes from any direction and they do happen to walk into it, they're not going to try to walk around it, they're going to try to go through it. So I suppose that that's a general tip for anyone. If you build something, if you make a building, or if you're going to place a mini bike or any such thing anywhere, make sure that it's protected, because if a horde ends up walking towards any direction, let's say that a horde comes from this direction, because, hey, there's a building right over here, and they happen to come here. Well, if they walk into the building, or walk into the minibike, they're probably going to start beating it up. So you have to make sure that it's strong. Also, remember the fact that rebar frames are actually incredibly easy to make. They are one of the easiest blocks to make, and on top of that, it actually minimizes the amount of concrete mix that you have to use in order to get to reinforced concrete. You only have to use 10 wood and then 10 concrete mix in order to get reinforced concrete. Which, in my opinion, is fucking awesome. So anyway, let's go ahead and get a second layer down, because, you know, the zombies are a little bit annoying in these parts. They're loud, they're annoying, they are many. We are zombies and we are many. Building a lovely garage. This is gonna be lovely. I mean, it's gonna look awful, considering the fact that it's gonna be a garage in the middle of the fucking road, but look at my base, it looks like fucking shit. However, due to the fact that it's going to be the Day 35 Horde tomorrow, I'm going to have to spend the majority of the day literally just reinforcing my base, ensuring that it's going to be able to withstand the total might of the Horde. And I ended up getting it uneven anyway. I am dum-dum. Let's see, what do I want to do here? I mean, I do want to be able to get the vehicle out, but at the same time... I mean, if I do leave it open, there's a possibility that they're just gonna walk inside of it because, oh, it smells like human. This deceit, it smells of crotch. Something is nearby. I can hear. Okay. I guess she might be lost. You okay there? I think she has lost her legs. Well, sucks for her, I suppose. And she's dead. Good. Okay, so I'm gonna make this like 3 high, possibly 4, because the zombies actually they do end up jumping on top of the buildings otherwise, if they're not at the very least 3 high. But even then, if they're 3 high and the zombies end up coming in a horde, most often they're gonna start walking into one single line, and they're gonna start stacking on top of each other, and they're gonna use each other as if they're some sort of fucking circus artists, and they're gonna begin jumping up and down until finally they manage to get a good foothold on your base. Which sucks, but, you know, there's nothing you can do about it except for laugh, because it looks fucking ridiculous. Fucking acrobatic zombie bastards. Really? Well, I see that you're not gonna be making it easy for me, huh? Fine by me. Well, anyway, I'm just gonna be skipping the rest of the whole building process because it's boring to watch, so BRB, people. Okay, so I'm almost done with most of my preparations. I'm basically turning this base into a massive hedgehog now. The reason being because I want to have an exterior defensive layer, you know, to these barbed wire fences. I have a double layer of the barbed wire fences, and then I have spikes on the inside, wood log spikes on the inside of the regular wooden spikes, the ones that I'm currently placing. The wood log spikes are all the way, like, in there somewhere, although I ran out of metal, which sucked. I'm getting really annoyed at the fact that there's been one of these screaming little bitches somewhere around here for the past, like, hour. And she's not showing herself. Because I don't know where... I don't know where she is. Well, might as well craft a couple more, because I'm gonna need more. So, anyway, this is... As I said a moment ago, I'm turning this base into a hedgehog because I don't want the bastards on the Day 35 Horde, which is tonight, by the way, to breach my base too easily. Where is she? Inside of the rock, or...? I mean, I can hear her, but she's literally nowhere to be seen. So, while some people might ask, did you cheat? How did you get all of these materials? Simple. I am growing a lot of trees in this area, and as you might notice, a lot of the trees over here are now gone. I've probably gotten around 5,000 to 6,000 wood out of all the trees that I've cut down in the area, and then I'm growing new ones right now. Anyway, I have to go inside and drink something, because otherwise I'm gonna die. I have to drink something warm. It's so strange. She's literally nowhere to be seen, and yet I can clearly hear her. So I know for a fucking fact that she's around, but at the same time I don't know where. It's quite annoying. I might as well double up the defense a little bit around the front entrance, because that's where they breached the last time, pretty much. Which was annoying to deal with, might I add. I might as well actually place something on the inside of here as well. Although... yeah, taking a little bit of damage isn't gonna be too detrimental, in my opinion. Because it's gonna let me place more spikes on the inside. Which is a big fucking boon, in my opinion. Sorry about the fact that there's a lack of content when it comes down to playing this game currently, but it's due to the fact that every time that these fucking Horde Nights, you know, are about to begin, I take such a long time to make these preparations happen, and that's because each horde gets more difficult. So, every 7 days, I have to double up my defenses, pretty much. Which is exactly what I'm doing currently, but it's not going to be enough to keep them out permanently, you know? They are going to get past the spikes, but it's going to slow them down at the very least. That's the main point of all of this. Slowing them down. Destroying their legs, destroying literally everything around them, if possible. I just hope that they're not smart enough to fucking jump from the rock, to be honest. That would suck. There's a massive gap on the inside there, but I think that I have barbed wire fences all around the area on the inside. So it should be good. How many materials do I have left? Not that many. I'm just gonna break this down because it's beginning to fucking let me down, and I'm gonna break this down as well, like that. Where in... Wait. Hold... You little... fucking cunt. Well, don't want to be down there anymore. 'Cause that... Fuck. Where? What? What? He spawned inside of my base. Bullshit. Where... I could have sworn that I heard a feral zombie. Where is he?